Why do you think customers get angry? Can somebody tell me? Why do you guys think customers get angry? Come on, guys. Are you still awake? Hello? Echo, echo, echo.
Like if they can't solve the issue with them.
Sorry, if the issue is not solved?
Yeah, they get angry or confused about why they can't solve it.
Good. Somebody in the chat says waiting time. Good. Anything else? Either in the chat or in the microphone, guys. Come on. I feel I'm talking to myself. I'm that far away from being crazy. I talk to myself all day. Good. If you don't talk to me, I seriously will be crazy, guy. Come on. Only 2 people are awake. Maha, are you there? Good. I'm picking up on people. Maha, Mu'taman. Come on, Nasser. I will mark you guys as absent if you don't answer me. Why do you think customers get angry?
Because they didn't get their stuff done right.
They don't get their stuff done right. But who says the right? How do you know the right thing to do?
Not the right, the way they want it to do, they want it to be.
Good. So, my son was angry from me yesterday. Why? Because I stopped him from playing Fortnite. Why? He was playing Fortnite for 2 hours. I told him that's enough. He says, no, you promised me that I can play, and I need to play at least 5 hours. His expectation was 5 hours. My decision was 2 hours. His expectation was far away from what I give him. That's what made him upset. Good. Now, that's why I learned with my son never to give him high expectation. So my son now tell me, Dad, alhamdulillah, I done my homework, and the weekend I will play. I'll tell him, yes, you can play 2 hours. Good. Now, if he play 2 hours, he'll be happy. If I make him play 2 hours and 15 minutes, he'll be super happy. Good. But if I told him, yes, you can play, and didn't tell him 2 hours, he will have an imagination in his head, oh, my dad will let me play for 17 hours. And then if I let him play for 5 hours, he will be upset. Customers have the same stupid behavior. Customer expectation is the result that customer consider to be reasonable or due. That's the customer expectation. What does he expect? Wallahi, I am expecting a pizza, a burger, this size. I go to McDonald's, I see it on the TV, it looks like this big. I go to McDonald's, it's like a coin size. Good? That's expectation. I'm expecting something. Customer satisfaction. How is the customer happy? When is the customer happy? The customer satisfaction is the difference between what was he expecting, what was his expectation, and the way he was treated or the way he was given. So this is how you measure customer satisfaction. If customer, where did I lose the pen here? If customer was expecting this much burger, and I give him this much burger, he would be happy. If he was expecting this much burger, and I give him this much burger, he's happy. But if he was expecting this, and I give him this, he's not happy. If he was expecting this burger, and I give him this, he's happy. So he have an expectation, and I give him something. This is the difference between, this is the measure of the satisfaction. Give him more than is he expecting or equal, he will be happy. Give him less than he's expecting, he will not be happy. Somebody will tell me, come on, customers are crazy and they will abuse us. And the more you give him, the more he wants. Good? We'll talk about that in 1 minute. So excellent service mean what? Meet or exceed the customer expectation. Either give him what he wants exactly or give him a little bit more than he want. Good? Oops, what's happened? Competitive edge. Competitive edge is the idea of equal, excellent service and a great product. Give the customer an amazing laptop and an amazing customer service with it. You guys go buy a very nice car, you get it to the dealer is bad, you will go tell everybody, no, never ever buy this car anymore. The dealer is garbage, even though the car is amazing. Good. So you have to have, sorry guys, you have to have that balance. So somebody will tell me then, good, if we keep giving the customer more than is expected, the customer will abuse us and they will ask for more. No, there is a trick you can do. What is the trick? Manage customer expectation. Good. To avoid disappointment. Influence customer perception. Influence customer behavior. How is that? Be clear about expectation. Good. Make sure you are clear to your customer what the expectations are, what he should get from you, and when he will get it. Good. Somebody in the chat, which one of you says waiting? Muhammad Walid says waiting. Customer is upset of waiting. Why? Because he expected that he will wait for 5 minutes and you make him wait for 10 minutes. He's upset. Good. Didn't get what they want. So customer was expecting to get a laptop with 16 gig of RAM from IT. IT gave him a laptop with 8 gig of RAM. Customer was expecting to get a Mac. We give him a Lenovo laptop. Oh my God, at Qatar University. Customer have expectation. So you can control that by announcing your expectation. Make it clear. Announce it somewhere. Clear it up somewhere. So people understand what they will get. Good? Don't overpromise the customer. Oh my God, this is the thing that used to kill me when I was at Qatar University, even at BlackBerry. We are in general nice people, especially in this area. We are all, I don't want to say it, love to help. Good. If I called any of you now, you are at your home now. If I call them, if you car and the guys, my car is broken, somebody can drive me home. I'm sure half of you now will jump, says, yes, sir, I will come. And not because I'm your teacher. Even if a guy in the street raises his hand to help him, half of the cars will jump to help. We love to help. This is our nature. The problem is, and here's a question for you guys. Your sister wants to install Office. How much time does it take to install Office on her computer? How much time does it take to install Office? Can somebody pick up the phone? Nasser, Zainab. What do you think? Maha? Come on, guys. Come on. I don't need to talk to myself. Every time I ask a question, you need guys to pick up and help me.
To install Office, it's like 1-2 minutes. Depends on the internet speed also.
Roughly 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. What do you think?
10 minutes.
Oh, Maha said 30 minutes. Good. Can you do it for me, Maha, now in 30 minutes? If your sister came now and give you her laptop, can you do it in 30 minutes now? Can you? Muhammad, can you do it now in 30 minutes? Come on, guys. Be faster responding to me. Muhammad, are you leaving the class to do it? Are you ignoring me and going to help your sister, Muhammad? Really? Good. Of course not. You cannot do it because you are in the class right now. You cannot do it right now. Good?
Yes,
so
of course.
If your sister sends you a WhatsApp message, says, Muhammad, can you help me install Office? And you tell her, yes, sister, 30 minutes. And she pick up her stuff and she drove to your home and she arrived to your home at 6 o'clock. Can you do it for her in 30 minutes? What do you think, Muhammad?
I think no.
Come on, you leave iftar and you go to help her? Wallahi,
No.
I will not leave the iftar table even if... Think before you answer. Muhammad, think before you answer. You see how many times I tricked you today? You got the point?
Yes, yes.
You guys love to help customers. I know. But you have to remember, you are not sitting there doing nothing, just waiting for that customer. You have 50 other customers. You have personal life. You have training and attendance and stuff and meeting that you have to do. So even though the job looked like a 5-minute job, But if you get 10 of them at the same time, can you do them all? I cannot do them all. It's 5 minutes. Yes, it's 5 minutes. But when I want to do this for 50 people, I cannot do it. So don't overpromise the customer. In matter of fact, I always tell my employees, play this trick with the customer. What is the trick? Good. So my wife called me. Hassan, can you, how much time, whatever to get this thing done? I will tell her, listen, Habibti, inshallah, it will take 1 or 2 days. Inshallah, 1 or 2 days. But listen, I will do my best to finish it in 1 day. But if I can't, it might take 2 days. Now, what did I do? First of all, I set her expectation to 2 days. Second, if I manage to do it in less than 1 day, I will be the hero. Good. She will be impressed with my service. Good. So you have to find this balance. But again, you don't want to be a bad boy. You don't want to tell him, sister, installing Office will take 7 days. She will look at you like too much. So be logical. This is one of the most headache for me as an IT manager was my team promising the customers and then do it. That's why I was telling my employees, always tell this to the customer. Dear Mr. Ahmad, your computer needs a hard drive replacement. Here is what's happening. If we have the hard drive in the store, and I think we have, if we have it, it will take us 1 or 2 days. So inshallah, either tomorrow morning, good, or tomorrow but before the end of the day. I will do my best to finish it in the morning, but you know, inshallah, you might wait in the afternoon. However, if I don't have the hard drive, it might take me 1 extra day. I will let you know very soon. As soon as the guys inside work on it, if they have it, they will let you know that we have it. If they don't have it, they will let you know. Now, next day in the morning, if it's ready, you email the customer, he's very happy. You give it to him early. Good. And if you let him wait for the extra 3 or 4 hours until 5 o'clock in the afternoon to give it to him, he's not sad. If you told him the hard drive is not here and we will get it for you the day after, he's not angry because he knows what to expect. Good. This is very important trick to avoid making the customer angry. Good. This is a way, this is a trick to stop making the customer. You don't wait until the customer is angry and try to find out how to call him down. Stop making the customer angry. This is 70 to 80% of the customer angry because of this. He was expecting something and we didn't clarify it for him, or he was overpromised by something. There is a very important thing that ITIL recommend called Service Level Agreement, SLA. The Service Level Agreement is a written document that says every service that the help desk will do and how much time it will take. Good. So for example, I created a service level agreement for the IT help desk at Qatar University for laptop and desktops. Good. If an employee come to the university, he can get either this laptop or this laptop or this desktop. If the employee is a director level or above, he get this. If an employee have a lot of travel in his job nature, then he will need to get approval from his director, and then he will give him one of those light laptop, likey laptop. If you want a Mac machine, we will give you a Mac machine under these conditions. 1, 2, 3, 4 conditions. Good. So I documented this. Now, I have no problem with the people. People don't need to argue with me. People have it, people see it, people know what is right. One of the things that used to kill me at Qatar University is, you know, how here ladies are very friendly with each other. So one lady will go and says, look, IT give me this nice laptop. Then every lady in the department will come to my office, says, Hassan, I want the same laptop. La Habibti, she got it because she's doing this specific project that require this specific thing that only this laptop can do it. Hassan, Zaina got this, and I get this a lot. Then I got this silver laptop. It's very cute. It's very cute. I want the same silver laptop. Like Habibti, that's a Mac. That's not a laptop. That's a whole different thing. I don't know. It's look amazing on the table. She just wanted because it looked nice. Customer don't have expectation. Clear? So this is what we call it about what? About expectation. This is how you avoid the headache. There is one other side of the expectation. It's the way we deal with customers. There is two ways of doing it. We have something called one-to-one, personalized service. This is where I will go and sit with the customer and talk to him and show him and explain to him. Good? But if I go and sit with the customer in his office and provide that service for him, will be, we call it high touch service, but will be very costly. Why is it costly? Because it will require a lot of time from my side. If I have to go to the customer to clean his computer from viruses, I will stay at his desk or his area for 3 or 4 hours. But if I ask him to bring the laptop to me and on my office, I can ask him himself and 5 other people to bring it to me. And I have the 5 people on my table, the 5 computers on the table. And within the same 3 hours, I'm helping 5 customers now. So if my director or if my president of the company says, I want the high touch service, I want you to send the IT technician to the customers. How many IT technicians I need to fix this 5 computers? I need 5 technicians. If he told me, no, it's okay, we can do the other way, we don't need, so we can need 1 technician can do this job of 5 technicians. Have any of you guys bought a Range Rover car before? Good. MashaAllah, if somebody have it, congratulations. When I was in Canada 2 years ago, visiting Canada, one of my friends, he's very good, wealthy man, he bought a Range Rover. Good. So he bought it, they drove it home, they brought it home to him. And of course, he called me, we went to the car, we want to see what's the car, what's the new feature in the car. We spent 2 hours, nice. Then he told me, somebody is coming to my home tomorrow to teach me about the car. And then on the next day, I went and a gentleman came and he spent 4 hours with us in the car, teaching us about the car. 4 hours, we went through every menu, every settings, and on the road, and he was showing us how to use this feature and how to use this feature. 4 hours. Good. But when I bought my Toyota, nobody did that for me. Why? It's the cost. Of course, his car is like 5 times the price of my car. Good. So this is what we talk about. So as IT help desk, you have to decide. Do you want to have the high quality, high personalized service, every customer have his own IT guy, or do you want to use the low touch, we call it. The low touch or the low cost or impersonalized, it will include stuff as self-service or remote support or do it by yourself. Good. When I have not enough people at Qatar University, when the university was growing and my team was small, the same size, I had to stop sending people to customer. Any laptop issue, we don't go to the customer bring it to us. Any desktop issue, we don't go to the customer, we try remotely first. If we can fix it with remote control, we can fix it. If we cannot fix it, then we go. Good. Any customer send me an email, says, how can I get this thing done? If it's something simple, we wrote them a document that show him how to do it step by step, and we give him the email. You know, students used to come to me at Qatar University to my counter, says, how can I configure my Qatar University email on my mobile? In Qatar University, I have 20,000 students. At the beginning of every year, I have 5,000 new students coming. Imagine 5,000 students coming, give me 5,000 phone for me to configure it for them. Unbelievable. I printed for them a nice paper for iPhone, a nice paper for Samsung, a nice paper for this model, a nice paper for the older iPhone and the newer iPhone because the screenshot was a little bit different. Same thing for the Samsung. I had those 4 flyers. So people will come to my counter, says, can you help us set up here's the paper. I'm like, I do it for me. I don't do it for you. You go read the paper, you do it. If you're stuck, you come back to me. Do it. I need to save time. Of course, students weren't happy with this. Every student wants somebody to sit next to them and do it and help them. They weren't happy. They won't complain to me, to the president of the university. And I went to him and says, listen, I have 5,000 students. If I want to do it by myself, 10 minutes each, I need 50,000 minutes of labor. 50,000 minutes of labor, that's an employee working for 2 years. That will cost you about 200,000 riyal. 200,000 riyal. Do you want it? Give me the money. I will offer that service for them. He says, no, let them do it by themselves. Okay, thank you. Bye. Good. So this is the idea. Great. So why do I need to have excellent customer service? Why do I care? Good. If you are serving external help desk, you remember external help desk, what does it mean? Helping customers who are not employed by the company. Why do I care? They will come back. If you buy a car and you take it to the service center and the guys treat you well and you were happy, you will come back and buy from them again. If you have a phone from Huawei or from Samsung or from wherever, and you get it to them and they treat you badly, you will never buy from them again. Good. Industry recognition. If you're doing excellent customer service, you will be recognized across the globe that the customer service of those people are amazing. And this is one of the proud things in my life, that I was leading the BlackBerry help desk team, which was one of the top help desk across the globe in 2009, 2010, 2011, when I was working there. I had that amazing experience. And now it's 10 years later, and I'm still bragging about this in my resume. And I still tell the people, I can give you amazing feature because I lived that environment. I worked in that team. Okay. World-class status. Again, the same thing. For internal help desk. So if I'm helping my own employees, like here, the IT guys help us teachers. Why do they care? They care because it will reduce my interruption. When they fix my laptop faster, I can go back for my job faster. Good. That means I can do my job. I will stop wasting money. If Zoom goes down, now, imagine Zoom goes down and the IT took 3 days to fix it. What's happened? For 3 days, none of us can have a class. You guys don't get your classes. I don't teach. You guys will be very, very, very happy, of course. I know that. But I will not teach. University will lose money, will lose benefit, will lose. You got the point. Again, same thing. Customer loyalty, good feedback, happy customers, happy employees. Everybody's happy. We get reward if we are in the reward system. We are glad and enjoyable of our situation. Okay, so here is some 2 or 3 terminologies that you need to understand. When I want to look at customer expectation, what is the customer cares about? Customer cares about responsive. Are we answering his question on time? Are we answering his question? Are we treating him within the time? Are we responsive or are we ignoring him? Good. If a customer called and he left a voicemail, he is expecting us to answer the voicemail. If a customer sends an email, he's expecting us to respond to the email. So this is the stuff that we call it responsiveness. Is the help desk responsive? Is the help desk answering the customer or request? Look at the restaurants right now. If a restaurant have an announcement online on Facebook and you ask them a question and they don't answer you, you have a bad feeling that they don't care about their customers. Good. Imagine when they respond to you quickly, when they respond nicely, it's very nice. It makes you happy from them. Good. A caring attitude. This is very important for customers. Customers want to feel that you care about them. Good. Customers want to have the feeling that you care about them. I asked many of my students over the years, what is the most important thing that you feel me as a teacher gave to you? Good. The most thing that most of the students says, you really care about us. And I told them, what does that mean? My students tell me, you really care that we learn. You have this feeling that you want us to understand. You care about us. And if one of us is sick or tired, you care to help us. And that's why we like you. I love that about me. I love that service. I want my student to have that feeling that I really care about them. That's why I keep waking you guys up and keep calling your name. Good. Just to make sure you are not sleeping on the keyboard. Good. The skill, of course, customers cares about you having skill. If you are a very, very nice guy, but you break my car, I'm going to shoot you. Good. Of course, I will shoot you slowly, not as fast as if you are a mean guy and you break my car. Good. But you have to have the skill. So the responsiveness, answering their needs, care about them, show them the skill. These are the stuff that technically we can consider them under expectation. That's why many companies will tell you, we promise you, look at Amazon and those websites, we promise you that if you don't like the product, we will take it back. And if you have any problem, our technicians will do it for you. And we will answer your query as fast as we can. This is their logos. This is their stuff. There is one last terminology here. It's called peer-to-peer support. Peer-to-peer support is a common idea coming up now that people are going for their coworker for support instead of going for the help desk. There is nothing wrong with that. If my laptop doesn't work, instead of me calling the help desk, I will look at my friend. Hey, dude, Muhammad, it's not working. Do you know how to fix it? And he says, yeah, this is how you can fix it. It's the same thing that some of you guys do. You don't understand something from the teacher, and because of, I don't know why you guys are afraid from the teachers. I never afraid from my teacher. I bug the teacher 1,000 times. You go ask your friend, hey, did you get what Hassan was talking about? The other guy like, dude, Hassan who? Why are you waking me up? Okay, good. So that's what's happening nowadays. Here is one of the sample of the service level agreement or the announcement that the company had. We will pick up the phone within 20 seconds. We will respond to the voicemail within 30 minutes. We will respond to the email within 4 hours. Good. We will maintain average abandoned call rate less than 5%. We will. This is like a kind of announcement to measure expectations. Okay, good. Now, the last thing, how do you measure the help desk? There is some factors we'll talk about later in many situations, but there's an option here, very important, called abandoned rate. This is especially for the phone. People call the company, the hotline, the help desk, the whatever, the pizza shop, and they wait online. Good. While waiting online, some people get bored and they hang up. When they hang up before we answer them, we call it abandoned rate. This is a customer who wanted to talk to us, but we abandoned him. We didn't answer him. We let him wait too long to answer him. Good. The abandoned rate will never ever be zero. Why? Because people might sometimes call and they hang up because they're out of battery. They hang up because their wife came in. They hang up because the traffic starts moving. Whatever. But it should be low rate. We monitor that, very important. Especially the way we monitor it. We monitor the abandoned calls that were waiting more than 3 minutes. Somebody was waiting more than 3 minutes and he hung up. That means he had a very valid reason to call and he hung up. We monitor how many abandoned call over 10 minutes, how many abandoned call over 30 minutes. I used to get the report like this. We had in total, last month, we had 70,000 phone calls. Good. That's at BlackBerry. These are real numbers. 70,000 phone calls last month. Out of those 70,000 phone calls, we have 5,000 abandoned. It's a very good number. Out of those 5,000 abandoned, there is 2,000 of them are under 5 minutes waiting. So that means they closed not because they were waiting for too long. There's something else that makes them close. Good. But there's 1,000 above 5 minutes waiting. Those guys maybe closed because they were waiting. There is 2,200. They waited 10 minutes, then they hung up. You got the point? So this number will help me a lot as a manager to understand what's happening with my customers and how can I avoid this disappointment in the future. There is something here called severity. How severe is the problem? We will talk about it in chapter 3 because this is how make the customer feel that you are taking his concern in reality. Escalation, how to escalate problem to the other guys. Good. Are we clear about the expectation? Anybody having question about it?